Promoklé duše se vrací z práce, autobus nikde, tak pohovoří krátce, na zastávce slova nic nejsou a duše to vědí, dál chybí odpovědi, přestává pršet v Zaparákově. Spaste svoje duše, svoje duše, spaste svoje duše, svoje duše. Auta šplíchají z kaluži na kalhoty, život se valí a duše blednou závistí. Nakonec skončí v bezmocným obětí. Nikdo za nic nemůže a nikdo nic neví. Vyměkli, Amerika je za rohem, co nemám, to si objednám. Východ pod chorem, štěstí do 3 týdnů, ze zásilkové služby, tisíce děkovných dopisů, jen jeden chybí a lidi sedí před cukrárnou a drtí větrníky lžičkama. Míchají kafe a je jim dobře, zdá se. Kočárky do kočárkárny, nocležníci do noclehárny. Spaste svoje duše, svoje duše, spaste svoje duše, svoje duše, spaste svoje duše.
Spaste svoje duše. Tak dáme ELEXa, myslel jsem si dám plasa, dám si teda nakonec ELEXa. Možná ještě večer FIFU, uvidíme, jak na tom budu. Včera jsem tam dělal velký progres, ale to už jste asi dávno spali. Zdravím všecky, vítám všecky, jedeme dál. Dneska poputuju v ELEXovi. Učíme všechny strany, všechny frakce a zjistíme, zač je toho loket. Tak, takže zdravím ještě jednou všecky. Mistry a mistrině, Janíčku, Martina, ty budou ale blind. I'm going blind. Moto je tam první na YouTube? Ty budu moto, tak to čumím. Tak to čumím. Sparta prohrává v Kodani, to je důležitý vědět taky, to bych zmínil jenom tak jakoby. Ale to asi Carlos myslím, že tak nějak má přehled, takže to asi ví, takže mu to nebudeme připomínat. Tak. Třesu šéfe, cože? Takže Janíčku, Martina, no prostě zkrátka, ne, nemáš přehled, já ti to řeknu. Bys náhodou potřeboval. Tak, takže si dáme ELEXa. ELEXita. Zízího zdravím, tak ta dále Chlumca ještě teda samozřejmě, no prostě zkrátka všecky, kdo si udělali tento sváteční horký den trošku času. Tak, jsme minule totiž měli tady vlastně schůzku s albama a celkem jsme to jako myslím tuším jakoby docela slušně musím říct, že jsme to docela provětrali tady, hlavně jsme už teda získali alby. Což znamená, že máme jakýsi přehled. A teoreticky bychom mohli...
Not now. I need to attend to a task. What took you so long?
Yeah, I had trouble in the crater. Fucking outlaws.
Not interested. Did you do what I told you?
Jak to mluvíš, darebáku?
Got a little
Takže
extra.
vlastně už máme Alby, že jo, máme ty...
Don't think that will buy you free.
Barbary, to je jasný.
Patience too
O
long.
Barbary, no.
Go to the silos immediately.
Nevím, jak se jmenují zase. A i ty podzemáky už máme. Čili vlastně tam my si zjistit co nejvíc o těch třech, to bychom měli mít v podstatě z krku. Tak už můžu?
Skibor's back.
You don't say. I just question how much you had to do with that.
He would have never gotten here without me. I was with him the whole time.
Přesně.
If that's true, Skibor will confirm it. Damn. What the hell was that?
Co to bylo?
Everybody follow me.
Jaj. Everybody follow me. Everybody follow me. To čo bylo? Někdo se sem asi dostal jakoby násilnou cestou, bych to tak koštnul. Nejsem úplně znalej, ale znělo to tak, či? Jaj, tady jsme přišli o silo. Jako dobrý, jo.
What happened? Answer.
I don't know.
On bez tak tam šel krásný ten ELEX.
Skibor. He was the last one to.
Skibor?
To what?
He was here to get his ELEX, and then there was this.
Bez tak to jasný, tam šel šňupnout ELEX a
That
on to
does it.
znětlo a
Make sure
bouchlo to.
everyone gets back to work. I'll take it
Typické.
from here.
Yes,
Ty
ma'am.
profeťáky, to je úplně typické.
Straight answer now. Is this your work? Did you come here to further attack us?
What? I was with you when it happened.
Klid,
Don't treat
Iriso.
me like a fool. You turn up out of the blue after
Na to, že
years
jsou
of
albové
escorting
celkově
one of our agents,
bez
then
emocí,
agents
taky
from one
taky
of our
docela
silos are
ostrá.
blown up. Coincidence? Unlikely.
Give me a break. What would I stand to gain from all that?
More than Skibor. We can scrape him off the floor while you stand here and deny it all.
No, k albumu nepůjdu, to už jen to. Jsem stejně zmatená jako ty.
You have no proof. Only prejudices.
If
I
you're
cannot
really not
consider it.
connected to this, it's in your own interest to give me answers. So get to it. Investigate everything. I want to find out exactly what happened. I have to report to ELEX Azok. I want your report in an hour. Go!
What the hell? There's nothing to see.
Stopování z Alby?
ELEX. What about
Tak
our
proč ne, já jenom ještě si tady dovolím.
It's taken care of.
Who?
OK.
When?
Commander arrested.
Stopování z Alby, co to jako je? Počkej.
The agents will sort everything out.
Falské neprošlo k Jirsa, chce, abych pomohl zjistit, co se stalo. Může být.
This metal doesn't look like it came from the silo. Strange.
Sabotáž. Byla to nějaká sabotáž.
Sulfur. Definitely not part of
Jen
the
se neboj, řekni to na plnou hubu.
maybe used in a bomb. ELEX from the silo. Highly contaminated.
To z toho zjistil, šerife. To taky u ELEXu takový škody? Tkanina, aha.
Flesh. Human.
Je tak on Skibor byl, aha, tak on scípnul přímo.
Maybe the
Yes,
silo guards
no.
know more about it.
Ono to zabilo. Tak to jsou docela chrevek, já se s ním táhnu přes půl mapy. Chráním ho všechno, komplikace. Borec udělá co?
Metal from the ELEX silo.
Ještě bych tady daleko něco prozkoumával.
Just parts of the silo. Nothing suspicious.
Počkej, já si to ještě s dovolením. Jednou takhle. Že se mi to jako neukázalo jako aktivovaný, jako hotový. Tady ještě něco bylo na průzkum. No, už to nic nevidím, ještě bych mohl tak jako maximálně. Wise. Tady už nevypadá, že by bylo něco. Ale ještě tu je ten žlutý ten, tady prostě něco ještě je, no. Ale že bych to chtěl hledat teda. A?
Just metal.
Ještě bude nějaká indicie něčeho. A co myslíš? Tady?
Damn it. The whole world is going to end and everyone's still going about their daily lives. It's a crazy thing to watch.
Zjistil novinku teda. Ale víš co, já to prdím, prostě tu nic není. I když by mělo být. Škoda. Už jako ještě nahoře, ale tam já se přesně nedostanu, nebo dostanu. Dělám, co dělám, stále necházím žádnou indicí. Takže jsem se rozhodl, na to prdím. Aktivuju si toto. Pojďme. Dá se to pak spojí, veme se to jakoby v jednom, těžko říct.
Can you tell me more about the explosion?
It was huge. It knocked me on my back.
What happened just before the silo went up?
The same thing I told Commander Arissa. Skibor wanted to pick up his ELEX ration. And just a couple minutes after I let him pass, everything went boom.
Had he been acting suspicious?
No, and he wasn't carrying anything that could account for the size of that explosion. I would have noticed a device capable of causing this immediately.
Could someone have planted a bomb in the silo before?
Out of the question. The entire area is continuously monitored.
Someone or something must have caused the explosion.
I don't understand it either. There's no logical or plausible explanation. That's all I can tell you.
I don't think I'll find out anything else. I should let Arissa know.
Dozvěděli teda. Tak, OK. Stopování z Alby. To bych zase měl zajít za Irisou, tam je nějaké, ale já bych se na to vyprdnul teď s dovolením. A šel bych na férovku teda se zeptat, když si dáme hlavní mise. Příprava bašty. Síla spojenectví, to je ono. Jak? Zeptáme se teda nejdřív tady Baxtera. Tam u samců jsem neměl žádný portál. Okay.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Oh, never mind.
Ještě se kdo Angus. Ten bude dávat nějaký quest, jasný. Tak
Where am I? You don't know where you are, shit for brains? Fine, I'll tell you where you are. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those traitors who got cozy with the berserkers. We're loyal to Baxter.
Are you part of the City Watch?
City what? You serious? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Nah, I keep a lookout. Gotta make sure no nasty-ass critters get into the city here.
So you're saying there's no guards here?
My man, there's no laws here. Look, if you want to go around stealing other people's shit and shaking folks down, fine. Just watch your back. Some of these guys will cut your junk off for it. Besides that, you're all good. Here's the best advice I can give. It's every man for himself out here.
Who'd you think I was?
Somebody you're not. You better put that weapon away.
Tak bojovat. Pojď. Cože? To vážně? To je fakt asi lepší zbroj, tohle je tragédie. Jo, ráno ani nevím jak, jo. A měla plno životu blbec, měl jsem ho zabít tou brokou a byl klid. O tou kušou aspoň. Jsem to chtěl říct, tady budou věci, temný ELEX. Já jsem měl vylepšovat, vylepšoval nějak ty věci a teď měl ten drahokamy a co byl ten druhý skill, výroba munice, zbraní, něco takovýho.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Oh, never mind. I thought you were someone else.
Where am I?
Right to.
You don't know where you are, shit for brains? Fine, I'll tell you where you are. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those traitors who got cozy with the berserkers. We are loyal to Baxter.
Are you part of the City Watch?
City what? You serious? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Nah, I keep a lookout. Gotta make sure no nasty-ass critters get into the city here.
So you're saying there's no guards here?
My man, there's no laws here. Look, if you want to go around stealing other people's shit and shaking folks down, fine. Just watch your back. Some of these guys will cut your junk off for it. Besides that, you're all good. Here's the best advice I can give. It's every man for himself out here.
Who?
Come on. Come on.
Jsem ho teda předtím naštval. Jsem to nečet nebo co?
Hey mister, this your first time in town?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. But maybe you're still interested in my offer?
Nechci.
I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
No. Leave me alone, weirdo.
Oh, okay. I'll be on my way.
Wait. I think that sneaky son of a bitch stole something.
On mi ukradl 50 střepů, tak to je ostrý.
Don't do that again.
Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Oh, really?
That's all right, bully.
Vaše tanečníci tam.
So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
So your backstory.
Neviděli jsme se náhodou
Duke
už.
of Terrace.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I heard once upon a time you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah, forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center? Hector handles the day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
You should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked the whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
I think you're giving me far too much credit. I
Mám
had
tu dobrou
nothing to do
pověst,
with the
evidentně.
berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, was chased out of his own stronghold by an army of Adan warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
You looking... From what I've seen, a terrace is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those
terrace?
dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
At least they haven't set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet, but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step one, we defend ourselves no
První
matter
krok budeme
what.
se bránit, co se děje, druhý krok
There ain't a
žádný
fucking
krok
step
dvě
two.
neexistuje.
What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the elves and the berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot.
Obsantí se nebudou chtít družit, to je jasný.
The other factions give a flying fuck about the outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves.
So, I think I've talked to some of Magellan's most important people. Wonder what the old man would say about that.
You should give this up.
Já vím, tady nemůžu, už jdu dolů, v klidu. Dobrý.
You.
Yeah, go on, get
What do you
out.
want now?
I know you. Yeah. You're the guy.
Krcem ze severu.
That was a long...
I don't know. I don't think he.
I d
Well, you. Yeah. Just so I.
Cože? Jako vážně? Co je vejr? Co zkoušel? No, ty potřebuji semhle. Jsem se tam mohl podívat, jestli má ještě nějaký náboj do broky. No, to je... Čekaj, tady mám ještě ty společníky. Jak to tady je? No, bych taky mohl tady udělat, když už jsem tady. Tak já nejdřív udělám ten hlavní. A pak tady vyčistím ještě nějaký ty ruiny a tak. Ej. To dostanu se k nějakému obchodníčkovi. Tady to nemám úplně moc označený, koukám. Sektor. Trpaslíci v podzemí. Jak mám pak vidět, ty seš co? Tadyhle, jo.
The Great Khan will not be disturbed. Be gone.
Sakra. Jim se nedostanu. Tak tady splníme nějaké questy, tak počkej, tak se podíváme na ten. Zkusíme teda jim vyčistit ten. Tohle, to mělo by i oškou oči. No tak jo, tak jdeme. Tak co chcete vyčistit, nebo co? Pusťte mě k tomu. Tady něco má být. Ale co? Není to nade mnou, to je blbost, ne? To bys tam ukazovala šipka, no, dolů. Počkej. Krysu nechci. Tam mě asi nepustíš, viď? Jasný. Aha! Mám drvěl, jasný, už to vidím. Tady ty malý šutráčky. Jasán. Ale tady se trošku zdržím, vemu nějaký questy. Tady je. Zkusím si tady najít nějaký obchodníky. Cestička, ty brdvěk. Věj se. Tak a ještě by mělo být teda nahoře, tak počkej, to mu takhle. Taktický.
Shit!
Tady je to.
Listen, there's another problem I have to deal with in Tavar.
Jaký zase?
What is it this time?
Co je to tentokrát? Mutanti spatření poblíž pevnosti. To není znovu obvyklého. Jdu. Ale musíme ještě nejdřív vydržet a udělat pár questů tady. Jež, ona nás toho nepřesune, brďo. A my jsme teď kde teda, když už jsme to. Oh. A ta broka je buší. Aua. Jo, ještě tady drona. Počkej. Neřešíme. Teď jsem si to viděl a uhybal jsem. Lempl jsem. Teď nechci úplně plýtat ty náboje, ale... Když to bylo jenom takový jakože takhle, jo? Dobře. Mám o tom vyrušit, jo. Sažene mě k nějakému questu, ke kterému ani nechci. Boha ženská, no proto. To mohlo bolet. Řekneš to znova? Jo. A není tam možnost počkat chvíli, prozatím jsme skončili. Ne, zůstaň tady si pro konec. Dobrý, tak jdem na ně. Pak se jsem partner.
There. I can smell them from here.
Stench is unmistakable.
Let's wipe them out. You go first, and I'll follow.
To je ten dron pravšivej. Ale, kroku. To mají dobrou ganu. Jestli. Já jsem chtěl ten... Můžeš odstoupit? Tak.
Watch out!
Kokso dávají dobrý, ale... Ta zbroj by to taky výrazně. Už jsou dva. Tak pojď. Tak ještě jeden, ne? On mě zabije od strom. z toho zkušeností tady vplivne.
No. They would have known.
Thanks for your help. That is,
You tell me what I'd be.
Tak, pokračujeme. Ne, nechci. No co jste mi sice jako pěkně zdrželi. A tak vidíš, no. Tak jdeme zpátky, děvčico. Kde jsi? Opica. Tak jdeme zase zpátky semhle. A co to bylo za questík? Deníček a společníci a to bylo tady vyčištění grotu. Gorotu, či jak se to jmenuje. Tak, takže určitě tady je nějaký atakovář. Ale tak tam by taky mohl mít náboje, sakra práce. Jo, tam jsem byl, to je vlastně ten můj původní kova. OK, nic, beru zpět. Není tady zase nějaký jinak, on co se... A jsou tam byli ty podzemní krci. Mají to tu hezký. Možná bych se k ním i přidal. Možná taky ne. Tak, já bych našel obchodníka, kdyby pán Bůh dal. Čo? Sedni si, jo? Dobrý. Tady jsou ale dole, hele, počkej, kuřist. Mrtvý člověk, obereme. Jo, tady je ta svatyně, jak on říkal, já potřebuji dolů se dostat. Mají to tu takový, počkej, ty jsi kdo? Jak my jsme si nějaký balíček? Kytice. Aha. Pro koho jsou?
Hey, hey, don't just stuff them away like that. Do you have any idea what I went through to make that bunch? Called in all sorts of favors, even gave away some damn cigarettes. Caracas ain't a don after all. It was a minor miracle I even managed to pull together a bouquet. Can you guess who the lucky recipient is?
Nějaký chlap?
Not that it's any of your business, but no. The flowers are for a special lady. My wife, in fact. It's shared, but I can't go anywhere near the crater. Baxter's guys would be on me in a flash. So, I need a willing delivery man.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do it.
A capable guy like you will find this easier than rolling a cigarette.
What's your wife's name?
Sophie. You'll find her to the north.
Sophie. Ne. Neviděli jsme náhodou u Sophie někde? Už takový univerzální jméno, to může být asi všude. Kráterové město na severní, má severní a jižní vchod, že? Good. Okay. Co nejradši takový si neví, kolik obchodníků jeli. Jsem třeba dostat dolů opatro. A tak nějak úplně nevím, hele počkej, není tady obchodník, to víš. Ne? Je. Tak si trénou. Ti ode mě již nedostanou. Ty jsi kdo? Attila.
outsider, it's true, is it not? I bet you've come.
What are you doing here?
It's my job to test anyone who wants to leave the grotto.
Test?
Most of them have never been to the surface, not like you have. Gotta make sure they're ready for the dangers out there. That's what the arena's for.
And they fight there against your prisoners?
What? No. The prisoners are all to be new followers of Ravok. We use creatures in the arena. Anyone who beats them gets to leave the grotto.
And if they fail?
Then they stay here, where it's safer for them. That's assuming the creatures don't kill them, of course. Which is what happens most of the time. So what are you doing here?
Dimitri told me about the arena.
He should be keeping watch, not telling damn stories. It's me who decides who fights in the arena. You don't need your skills tested, though. You came from outside. You already know the dangers. So, why should I let you fight?
Is there a prize?
If you want to win shards, then this isn't the place for you. The arena isn't for entertainment. If that's what you're looking for, go find Ghosta in the cellar. He also cares nothing for honor or glory.
So in the arena you can't win anything?
You win experience and respect. Also, you can keep
Why
the
they
possessions of fallen.
To je dobrý, no. Mohl sundat nějakýho boháča.
Not enough creatures. Venya's people usually catch the beasts. But they must be having problems since they haven't brought us any new ones. Come back later if you want to know more. Dimitri must be waiting for you. And I hate to leave the gate unguarded. May Ravok be with you.
No to furt, počkej, tak já to tady trošku ještě pročísnu. Nic neviděl, doufám. Hehe. Thief. Jak vyšitej, pozor. Dobrá, tak my musíme dolů ještě. Obchodník nám nic neprodá. Alespoň jsem si ho označil a našel. Báječné. Tady jsem se ani nebyl, předtím to neubil. To je nějaká věznica. Jo, to je ta arena, bez tak jasný. Je to tady vychytaný. A potřebuji teda tam dolů do toho podzemí, tam to bylo jasný. Získám tyhle rekruty, učím všechno, blablabla. Nic, co by se mě týkalo. Tam byl tam ten s tou píticí, to je pohoda. Tady nevím, počkej, tady se šlo dolů? Tady. Tady pane, čauky. Jo. To tady to rozlehlý a takový fakt se těžko jako vyznáváš, no. Aua! To jsem asi nechtěl úplně. Pojebou všichni, to je pecka. Musíme pryč. To nejde? Co tomu dalo zase neřády, teda? Bože, bože. Někdo nahlásil tvůj zločin. Au. A já jsem nechtěl. Už to bylo tak lákavý. Tak se k vám za trest, co? Nepřidám. Jste mi nechtěli nic prodat. Stranou. Čistím ještě skály. Mě viděla taky, ty co tam je. To asi kdo tady? No, mají to tady fakt rozlehlý, já vůbec nevím. Nic dokončeno, hele. 100 XP, to je banda teda. Je tady rudica. Kam oni až kopou? Je. Ty mají šatny. No to někudy se jde ven. Tudy ne. A tak nějak by se to obejít mělo dát, ne? Tady zaploudím. Tak tudy teda. Jo, teď jsem nahlášený zločinec. Kde?
Finished, have you? Now, fuck off.
Už to mám.
About the rubble.
What about it?
I've cleared all the rubble.
Have you now?
Are you taking the stuff or not?
What I look like, a fucking garbage dump? Throw it into one of the rubble heaps. Use the one in the living quarters. No one there's gonna complain.
To celé? Hromada sutí, OK. To je jakýho poskoka tady, jo, tak tady, jo, můžu.
I should just chuck this junk and get back to Batulga.
Tak, mám. Vrátíme se k Baturgovi. Jak to třeba spíš někoho, kdo mě jakoby dostal tomu šéfovi, kdo mě, no, už to bude těžko. Když jsem tady ještě víkrát. Někdo koho bych obněčil, dostal se. Nejsem žádný morkon.
Only the one that we agreed to.
You'll get what's coming to you. Don't worry. You will always be welcome here. Ghost will
Kolik z těch zkušeností se mohu zůstat doma. Hej, ale by zase uvolnil, pravda. Tak počkej, co máme ještě? Ke Kanu mě dovede tady borec, tak počkej, tak to si musím aktivovat taky. Ten někde. Dmitry tady, OK.
Hey, do you have a few shards to spare for me?
Střepí? No, vem si 25.
Here, take these.
Thanks. That's good of you. Now the day looks
Very good.
Velmi dobře. A jeho spůdka.
Apparently they live to the north.
Pivo. Proč tak přátelský?
Just because the air's foul don't mean my mood has to be. If you want anything else, just holler. I don't serve piss here. Just the finest hooch from the hands of our dead enemies.
Is everyone treated so well here?
Of course. The best wares bring the best customers, as I always say. Not every innkeeper can say that with a straight face. Nobody here keeps a tab.
So, the guy at the door was an exception, right?
How so?
He was asking for shards.
Is that right? I'll deal with that right away.
Apparently they're still in Goliath. Fortune favors the
Off
stupid.
the stool, scum!
You and me both.
A máš ještě něco?
Can't you see I'm busy?
To tady není nějak nic přijít, kdo? To jsou nějaký šachisti?
We'll talk later.
To je nějaký kovář nebo někdo takovýho. Nemá zájem. OK. Tak já taky ne.
Best remind him of his duties and introduce him.
Dobrý.
You know the rule. No shot.
Žádný cože co? Kázání. Čekáme nahoře zase. Běhátech. Ty tu ukaznu jsem se lek. Tak. Pane. Jseš ty?
There you are. Can we move on?
Let's move on.
Sure thing. Finally we get to the heart of
Jo, tak on to jsem nějak ten průvod tady někde asi udělal, pak jsem to asi od toho utek, jasný.
A place of tranquility, contemplation.
You, come with me. Zarina wants to see you.
Right. I was saying.
Zase kdo?
Ravok's name I will act. In Ravok's name I will die. I've been expecting you.
Mě očekával.
Accused of being involved in a fight.
Jsem úplně současně na dvojce.
That you pay your penalty in shards and blood. Refuse, and you will suffer the consequences.
I'll pay the fine.
A wise decision. Ravok demands a blood sacrifice to cleanse you. Step up to the altar.
Já jim to usekne ruku, ne?
Heed this lesson well. Now go and let your wound heal. Your sins are forgiven.
Ne, on mě to nechtějí jako zloděje.
You better have a good reason for interrupting my prayer.
To je za ten elixír, jo? Jaj.
What is this?
This is what you're interrupting me for?
Sorry, kučál.
I demand respect from everyone, including you. Just remember this. I am the mistress of the Blood Shrine, witness to Ravok's mercy. You live or die at my command. You will be judged before me. Never forget that. But since you've already interrupted me, you might as well tell me again why you're here.
Tell me more about the Blood Shrine.
It is where we atone for our transgressions. Should you commit a crime, you will pay a worldly penalty first. Then come here to cleanse your body of sin. To do this, you must sacrifice your blood to Ravok. Only by doing this will you be absolved. Now enough of your questions. I must return to my prayer.
OK. A kde to jsem? Kam jsi mě to jako vehnal? A my budeme pokračovat tam s Teodorem, s Dimitriem prohlídce, to bylo jen tak jakože trest boží. Za krádež a za hříchy. Kde jsi ty?
The residential district is a holy place for many of us. A place of tranquility, contemplation,
Já, oni mě
and drinking.
pořezali toto, jsem kradnu.
We don't relax often.
Krát se nemám.
It's in the cellar with ghost stuff.
Ty jsi kdo?
I don't have time right now.
Jasný.
Besides the residential district, there's also the
čtvrtníků? A čtvrtchodníků, no.
Take this opportunity to buy a few things. We might not get another chance. I suggest you talk to Tengus. He might allow you to trade here. Then your journey won't have
Tengisem, jo, a kde Tengis?
So where's your quartermasters?
Are you blind? Just over there. Come with me. Talk to Tengus. He decides who can and can't trade here.
I got things to do.
Ty budeš Tengis. Obchodník se šrotem, no ale... Teď to nejde, jasno. Tengis budeš ty.
May you find oblivion.
Ať najdeš Oblivion? Ne, krás už nebudu. Slibuju.
How did things go with Tengus? Did you get your trading permit?
Nope, not yet.
Thought not. If everything goes well with Khan, you'll have enough time later to convince him.
Let's keep moving.
Don't worry. I'll convince Khan to let you stay. Let's go and see him then.
Tak, říká na to potřebuji, ano, správně, toho potřebuji. S tím potřebuji mluvit. Tam potřebuji prolomit ledy.
You got it.
Ale kam se to zapal? Hele, už jsem u Kána.
What are you doing here, Dimitri? You'd better have a good reason for leaving your post.
I need to talk to Khan.
But the Great Khan doesn't want to talk to you.
This stranger is asking for refuge.
Nejsem cizinec.
Interesting.
Murat and I both think he'd make a good Morcon. We've lost a lot of people recently.
Já nechci mormon.
And he came here voluntarily, you say?
Yes.
That's unusual. Khan will consider your request. The stranger can stay here until Khan has made his decision. He should return tomorrow and await Khan's judgment.
You get all that?
Yeah. Why didn't he tell me that himself?
It's the rules. As a Morcon, I'm superior to you, and also responsible for you. It's a privilege to speak with the voice of Khan, and an even bigger one when Khan addresses you personally. So, you heard him. Any more questions?
Takže musím čekat do zítra.
Why doesn't Khan speak himself?
Khan is a resistor, and he takes his
Okay.
Does that mean you all want to die?
Of course not. Just realize that no one is expected to all that is expected. Or just sleep.
I'm busy.
Good. Then I could... Murat's probably could...
OK. Myslím, že mě Kán přijme, když si teď aktivuju ten... To je celý?
You must be the... Enough. I don't want to hear from you. Once it is decided, Until then... Are you with him?
Whether I...
Then you can also stay.
Well, lucky for us, the great
Už se Kán rozhodl?
Has Khan reached a verdict yet?
Impatience achieves nothing.
Tady musíme počkat, což je teda celkem smutné. Dobrá, tak pak tady máme co? Dozorce, byli ještě to nechci, protivný zběh. Nasty tohle, společný zajištění půdy, to je cejla. Navíc se budu umorknout pracovat jako neoficiální vylez. Morkonské hodnoty, to je ono, to si chci dát. Já vím, netrpělivost ničeho nedosáhnu. Nech se rušit, frajer. Takže tady jako mi to chcete říct, že musím prostě počkat nějaký den, jo. A Dixonův pošťák. No to bych teoreticky mohl, ale tak na to je čas. Tovar, tam je taky čas. Stopování z Alby a pak už tu 7 dokumenty. Tak ještě bych mohl, tak to nevadí, tak uděláme zatím, tak uděláme, já se tam toho borce, jestli už udělal tu zbraň, to znamená, my teď uděláme teda jednoduchý proces, dáme si ta umělcová zbraň, tak tou začnu. Bum. Tak by mělo být teda zde. Až ne. Neptáme se, jestli už nám koval tu zbraň, to je ten Černoch, ten kovář tady místní, co vlastně... Teoreticky bych se od něj mohl i něco naučit. Ale hlavně nám slíbil, že nám ukové nějakou speciální zbraně přijde za pár dní, tak já nevím, jak se tady počítají dny, ale nějaká chvíle už to bude. Tak zkusíme. Čau. Chtěl bych se zase něco hodně naučit, nebo něco koupit, tak.
Is the weapon done yet?
Not yet. Be sure to let you know when I am.
Aha, tak sorry.
Let's trade.
Yeah, sure.
Ty brďo. To je dobrý, no. Za 5000 třepů, ale to je brutalita. Nástroje, klíče, materiály, ale náboje nemáš, veď ty si darebák. A já bych chtěl něco prodat. Ještě taky, když plivne. Ale tak mám ještě ty zbraně, kdybych jaký mohl prodat, mám ten kanón. Ten je za 1600, ty kokso prodej. Ne. Červající čouky. Tak a ještě teda naučím jak být kovářem, tam máš co? Poskytuje před to, že se budou jako hřebíky. To nepotřebuju. Silnější lektvary. Lektvary jsou účinnější, což to taky nebylo špatný, ale... Ta chemie. To chci. Jak se to naučím? Ne od tohoto učitele, jo takhle, aha. Sestavte granáty, vytvořit munici jsem taky říkal, že bych chtěl, tady mi chybí ještě to lstivost, no. Stavě zbraně. Granáty. Výdrž by taky nebyla špatná. No dobrá, dobrá. Tak, takže tady to nic, takže udělám druhou věc. Těžké vyjednávání F-ko a zeptáme se tady vůdce. Žáge, no tady jsem ještě nebyl, ty brdi. Tam jsem nebyl ještě, wow. Ale třeba z pistole, těžba, učitel. Taky by se něco dal. Obchodník se zbraněmi. Já se ještě teda podívám po těch obchodnících. Náhodou měli něco zvučného. O čem v pochybu sice, ale... Třeba náboje do broky nebo tak. No pak si uděláme procházku teda tam na sever. Tady ty mrzáci jste neměli nic. To je zelinář, ten měl úplně prd a tenhle myslím, že je taky hotový. Nemají nic. Pak tu byly ještě tady ty dva, to je bychom si. Škoda, že broty barbarský.
Don't even think about copying anything.
Let's trade.
Sounds good.
Užitečné, pokud nemáte klíč, co věřím. Dobrá. Tak, takže tady taky nic. Takže procházka směrem zde a tam na ten svět, tam jsem ještě nebyl, co oni tam mají jako pevnost. To je za těma kopůlema. Když jsem tady, udělám ještě jeden fígl. Tady se ptám ještě kováře, jestli nemá prašule, teda prašule. Jestli nemá šípy. Teda šípy, tak náboj dobroky měl, ne? Zabíjá, ty kus. Hej pane disjokej, nechci naučit, ale chci něco koupit. Munice. Nápoj do brokovnice, to víš. To je zabiják tohle. Kolik mám bro? 300. A to ještě bych se naučil vylepšování zbraní. Teprve koukali. Tak, dobré. Takže já valím nejblíž někam tady. Tak tady je to nejblíž a doleva to teda projdem. Počkej, to byla ta věc, jak jsem se tam vlastně tenkrát propadal nějak, nebo jak to bylo. Už nevím, tam radši tady jdu tady ze spoda. Půjdem po cestě po hlavě. Tak, tady by nás nemělo nic. Nic. Tam je zvěřátko první. Jsme asi na něm museli plejít od brokovnicu. Jo. Malý dravec. Jaj, už to zasáhl. Brděla ta broka je fakt hodně krutá. Ty seš kdo? Noční zlober? Tak dobré. Přestalo to zkušeností? Neber je. Kudy to? Počkej, abych šel po té cestě, takže rovně o tamhle. Rovno o tamhle doleva. Co to slyším? Velociraptor, či co to je? No je. Hned tam prdneme úroveň. Tak pojedeme stejný bonus, síla, obratnost, inteligence a lstivost. Použít, děkuji. Konstituce nám zase tam uvadá. Ale dobré. A dáme dalších 300 zkušeností, pojď. A nebo taky ne. No tak to ví. Nice, těch 300 zkušeností, to je dobré. Musím taky doléčit, děkuji. Foto. Teď.
Sends an icy chill down my spine every time I see these buildings. Spiders are foul anyway.
Jaký budovy jsou?
Think about the giant creepy crawlies living in there. Ugh, gives me the heebie-jeebies. Watch out!
Tak já. A čo je tady to za budovy? Řekni nám o tom více. Lék, všechno pober, všechno pober. Nic tady nechávej. Je scout. Akorát toho brnění ještě, no. Lepší brnění bylo by to veselější. Počkej, 20, ne, no to asi tam moc vysoko. Ale odsud? Taky vysoko. Tak to obejdu, no co? Kde? A to jsou jako jak se jmenuje tato frakce, proboha? Ještě mě tak zajímá jejich názor. Hallo?
You and I have met before.
Agent, to jsou klerici.
Where have I seen that face? We met in the
Hortě.
Horde. Right, in the Horde. I trained a lot of recruits there. You know, back when it was still in one piece. Finding a single half-decent recruit is a near impossible task. So I'll get to the point. Are you gonna help us out or not?
It depends. What do you want from me?
To be honest, quite a lot. But I'll take that as a yes. Look, anyone who works for me gets food, shelter, and fair pay for a day's work. Think it over. My door is always open. You'll find me a fair boss. I always speak my mind, even if I do seem a little blunt at times. Take this. Use it to pick up your rations in the canteen.
Thank you, but that isn't necessary. We can take care of ourselves.
Hey. Of course. No problem at all. Any other questions? Fire away. Anytime.
What can I do to help?
Simple. Go where help is needed. Then help. As far as I'm concerned, that's all it takes for me to treat you as a cleric.
That's it?
I'm a soldier. I don't like to overcomplicate things. I can't provide you with a uniform, though. We are all out of those.
You're kidding me.
No. Our armorer offers the standard protective. The only one left is a regent's uniform. And I'm not giving that to you.
Why not?
Well, more accurately, I'm not giving it to you yet. You'll have to earn it, and that won't be easy. If the armor's really what you want, you need to gain access to the Alps.
Infiltrate them.
Right. I told you it wouldn't be easy. I'll also tell you why this is so important to us. Ever since they began occupying Ignadon, the Alps have left us in peace. Unfortunately, there's no guarantee they'll keep that up. The Alps are a threat we can't ignore, so I'd like to be as informed as possible. It's not enough to be one of their scouts. Gain the rank of trooper, and then we'll talk.
Not bad.
Ke kleriku... nevím. Ještě tady Renhold, tady, aha.
Jax, a most unexpected visitor to our holy halls. Is it fate that in these troubled times you have found your way back to us?
Again we meet with dark clouds hanging over us. Little has changed since we took up arms against our common enemy.
At that time, you spoke of mankind's impending doom, and of those who would cause it. It shames me to think of how little heed I gave your wise words.
Forget it. I've had moments of doubt myself.
And out there, the invaders build their towers of destruction. Exactly what you tried to warn us of.
Actions are what count. We must think about our future. How to destroy this enemy.
That's exactly what we're doing. Now the wounds inflicted upon us have healed. We have rallied ourselves and are planning our resurgence.
Klerikové... Klerika jako vůdce bych bral, kdyby se to nějak naskytlo.
I was hoping you could help me. I need some better gear. And some good instructors in the art of armed combat.
I see. You've lost a great deal of the strength you once had. The war against the Alps took a great deal from all of us. And the situation seems liable to get worse in the future, not better.
That war was 6 years ago. It's not a problem anymore. I was bitten by one of the invaders' dark creatures. Infected with their plague. It crippled many of my combat skills. I need to work on them again, from scratch.
I wish I could help you, but in these dark days, I have to think about my own faction. We have neither the resources nor the time to train you, or to share our weapons.
That is unfortunate.
To us, you are an outsider. We must focus on our own survival, and that means holding on to every last scrap we have.
No.
I believe you're trying to talk me into joining the clerics.
That would be one way to solve this dilemma. Though, from the look of you, you'd have to start your training with the basics. That isn't something the clerics can afford to offer you. We simply can't spare the manpower or the relevant supplies. That's my final word, I'm afraid. We won't be able to give you basic training in our weapons technology.
Could you suggest an alternative?
Our approach to combat closely resembles that of the Alps to the north. If you want to join us, I suggest you go to them first. They can teach you the basics.
You want me to train with your enemies?
They're not the only ones who would rather see us dead. These last few months, many evils have come to torment us. The Alps are the least of our worries. When you've completed your basic training, we can talk again about your initiation into the cleric community.
As an Alp commander, my specialty was ELEX abilities. My repertoire didn't include other weapons until much later.
Then it's those abilities you should start improving. They will make you a valuable asset to the clerics.
I'll be returning to you as an Alb. You're okay with that?
That is what you were in the first place. Once you've learned the fundamentals of high-tech weaponry, speak to Judicator Hagen. He'll be able to answer your questions. We all have burdens to bear. I wish you every success on the rest of your journey.
No počkej, kdyby se mohl vrátit tady do bašty už po měsíci.
Don't get too close to the...
Tak. Našel jsem zvěry, zpět už nic nenahlásí.
They won't be reporting anything back. There were only a few of them, but they'll likely send out more next time.
We'll deal with that when the time comes. I'd say we're off to a good start. A job well done, Jax.
About the military forces of the other factions.
Mám dost odpovědí, ty koky. Tak začneme berserkama.
The Berserker fort now has a better military structure than when it was under outlaw control.
Quite. The plan to unite the outlaw and Berserker factions in the fort seems to have been successful.
The Alps have an enormous supply of ELEX stored in their depot. That's where they get their power.
Well, that explains why Ignaton is suddenly covered in a blanket of snow.
Alexander Ekrom odvádí vedení chytry a dodává jim obrovskou stabilitu, alespoň prozatím.
Alexander Ekrom does a good job of leading the Alps. He's smart and gives them tremendous stability. For now, at least.
Yes. Intellect was never the Alps' biggest problem, but they have plenty of other things to contend with.
The outlaws have settled in the garbage-filled crater of the comet. There still aren't many of them, but things won't stay that way for long.
Smart move. Stay in the background for the time being, gather strength. Doesn't help us much at the moment, though.
The Duke of Ateris could be dangerous. He's nothing but a criminal. A very successful one.
Better keep an eye on him, then. We can't afford any surprises.
The clerics are only just getting back on their feet. Not much help at the moment.
And we mustn't forget that they were driven out of their land. It will take some time for those wounds to heal.
Judicator Reinhold has his hands full getting the clerics back into shape.
Ah, a familiar name. Well, at least we know who we're dealing with when the time comes.
Isn't that enough?
Yes.
Mise splněná.
Enough information about the other factions now. Good work. Give me some time to analyze everything, and we'll be able to move on to the next step.
Time to check
Tak
our
zkontroluji
progress.
postup.
All right. What do we still need to do?
Well, the bastion still isn't fortified well enough. We need another commander to manage future troops. I'll have to start thinking about who I want as comrades in arms. And let's not forget, there's the small matter of my infection. That's for you to deal with.
Good. Then we know it needs to be done. And remember, the sooner you join a faction...
Yeah, I know. Things will be harder without the kind of training and equipment I can get from them.
That's right.
OK.
Don't get too close to the formers or their creatures.
Tak to jsme udělali aspoň tady ten quest, to je chvályhodné.
No one else has your skills.
Tak tady bychom mohli toho velitele nějakýho teda pasnout. Máme kolik mám možností? 2. Máme tady Barbara a... No v podstatě jenom jeho. Ta liga. Tak to bychom mohli požádat. Zeptat se aspoň.
What would you say if I offered you command of a larger troop at a permanent location?
I'm a berserker warlord. I have my responsibilities.
Just a thought.
Okay, so what troop are we talking about?
Well, it's not quite ready yet.
Are we talking about something crooked here?
I'm talking about the survival of humanity. The war against these mysterious invaders.
So you're referring to the sixth power in the Bastion?
You know about it?
An old man came by here a few days ago. Adam, I think. He talked about it.
Huh, I see.
So it's not just foolish hearsay?
Not if people like you and me play an active part.
No to bych spíš možná toho Alba využil asi, ne? Počkej, já se ještě podívám. Já ještě portnu se. Semhle. Počkej, kde byly Albové? Tady, vždycky byly až tady, ježiš. A to byla mise... Jak to nebylo ono. No tak si dáme stopování z Alby. Když už jsme teda tady. To bylo vlastně u těch psanců, já jsem si to splet, já jsem právě teď myslel ten borec. No, tak to bych stejně nechtěl. Tak počkej, jak ještě tady uděláme pár alpských misí. Rozpestření.
You're late. I gave you an hour. In the future, you'll treat my assignments as highest priority. So, what did you find out?
I can't tell you exactly what happened at the silo, but everything points to a bomb attack.
You don't say. And next, you're gonna tell me Skibor was the perp.
That is a possibility, yeah. I also discovered metal near his remains that wasn't from the silo.
Strange metal. That certainly suggests there might be something to your bomb theory. But I need more solid evidence. Alexander Azok wants facts. You will provide them.
The Does this mean you finally trust me?
Yes, of course. Why should I doubt your abilities?
Because you've done it before.
Irrelevant. Possible emotional fluctuations of my personality are not
Emocjonální
the subject
výkyvy mé
of the
osobnosti.
investigation. Now that's been settled, you should finish what you started.
No.
Good. Where do we go from here?
The evidence from the silo has not delivered sufficient results. We need a new reference point.
What about Skibor's past? Maybe we'll find some answers there.
Maybe we won't. Our agents enjoy certain privileges. Questioning them would mean certain consequences.
I don't give a damn about privileges. If I'm doing this, it's gonna be on my terms.
Very well. Time is short. I'm prepared to make an exception. You are hereby given permission to inspect his accommodation before we lose another silo.
Skiborova kajuta, tak jsme pojeli do Skiborovy kajuty. Vyčmuchat Skiborovu minulost. OK. Když se jich do strážce. No počkej, já s tou se chtěl asi co? Skiborova minulost tady. Bylo tady někde hned přímo, jeho kajuta. Vážně. No to nevypadá, že by něco. To už taky nahoře asi, viď? Aha, je to nahoře. Mám povolení.
Zarek. And now that that's settled, you can leave.
If anyone has to go, it's you. I'm here at Arissa's request.
Arissa? That changes things. We're on the same team then. I guess we'll both be searching for whoever's behind the destruction of the silo.
Arissa never mentioned you.
That makes sense. Alexander Azok gave me the assignment. He wants to step up the investigation so he and Commander Arissa are working in parallel to solve this one quickly. But I'm about at the limit of what I can do alone. How about we cooperate?
Not interested, buddy. I work alone.
So do I, usually. But it's not up to us, is it? If working together delivers faster results, then that's what Alexander Azok will want. So why don't we pool our resources and focus on the problem at hand?
And what have you found out so far?
So far, I found no indication of Skibor's involvement. This accommodation is not significantly different from the others. Same furniture, same equipment. With one exception, the safe. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to open it yet.
Safe by mohl otevřít, mám.
Should be a cinch for you. It wouldn't be the first time you've done it.
Přesně, Cejla už mě zná.
want to give it a try for a change.
My skills lie elsewhere.
I levered off a locking mechanism designed to prevent intruders from entering a code. Trouble is, I don't know the damn code.
Skiborův safe.
Well, maybe it can be hacked.
It can't. I already checked. We're not leaving till
Tak
that
musíme
goddamn
někde najít
thing's
kód,
open.
to je jednoduchý.
Let me know if you find anything.
Good.
Zase 32.
1357, 1948, 23.
To mohlo být ono, ne? Baka, NPC mise.
Respect. I must have missed that. But what makes you think it contains the code?
Because it involves.
Protože přesně, protože tam říká číslo ve hře.
What were those numbers?
10, 32, 13, 57, 19, 48, 23. but I've got a feeling that the message is incomplete.
Not random. These are times, and I know what numbers are missing.
How the hell could you?
These are the exact times Skibor received his ELEX rations. It was my job to calculate them for him. The missing number is 14, and I'm pretty sure that if the other 3 numbers don't do the trick, the last one will open the door. Check it out, then we'll know if I was right.
No co? A kde to je ten safe? Tady.
I'm in.
Bosa rychlý.
Let's see what Zarek thinks.
Skibor's safe is open. So, what was in it?
Cleric clothing. Does that mean anything to you?
No. It raises a lot more questions. But I want to take a
Here, knock yourself out.
Interesting.
Huh? What have you found?
Traces of ELEX, and there shouldn't be any. Skibor's rations were specially packed, and he consumed them with the seal intact.
Really? Why?
It was necessary to maintain the change he was going through. You accompanied Skibor to the depot, right?
Yeah, so what?
Did you get a chance to look at his stuff on the way over? Did he take any ELEX with him? ELEX that wasn't sealed?
Why would that matter?
Because it would be a deviation from the norm. Well, did he?
Yeah, before I went into the depot, he gave me some.
Weird. This whole thing is becoming increasingly complicated. In any case, we should report our find. Arissa's bound to be tearing her hair out already. I got this one. Follow me.
Very good.
Tu jsem Kolombo jak vyšitý. Krásná práce.
Commander Arissa, the investigations at Skibor's quarters have been completed.
Then go run to Azok or get the hell out of my way. It's not you I want to report from.
I think it's imperative that I present the results.
That's gonna have to wait. I need to talk with the man next to you. Why are you working with one of Azok's scouts? You weren't instructed to do that.
Zarek was in Skibor's quarters before me.
That is a lie. I arrived just in time to stop him from destroying important evidence.
Are you sure that's what I was about to do?
His reaction speaks for itself. The best thing would be to remove him from the depot.
Oh yeah, you'd really like that, wouldn't you?
Quiet! What evidence are you talking about?
I found a cleric's uniform in Skibor's safe. I also found out he was dealing ELEX illegally. His supplier is standing in front of you, by the way. The situation is clear. Skibor was a double agent and Jax was his accomplice.
The situation is I'm about to kick your ass.
Enough! I'm interested in facts, not allegations. Go to Azok immediately and await further orders.
But...
Dismissed!
Yes, Commander.
I expect you to carry out my orders to the letter this time. No more complications.
Zarek's trying to set me up. You see that, right?
I'm not interested in your petty shit. You don't understand what's at stake, do you? You know what happens if the depot falls? If these endless attacks break our morale? We're barely holding against the invaders as it is. Without our resistance, it's not just Ignodon that will fall. Everything will. The security of this base guarantees everyone's safety, including yours.
I did what you wanted. What else do you want?
I want you to stay on the case. Zarek's approach is flawed. He's unfocused and jumps to the wrong conclusions. The purpose of the attack, who's behind it, we need to know exactly what happened. Whether or not Skibor was in possession of illegal ELEX is insignificant compared to our larger problems.
If people keep putting obstacles in my way, we're gonna get nowhere.
You will manage. You managed to find a lead before. With that in mind, I'm ordering that your cooperation be continued. You'll use your vast experience and go to the clerics under Zarek's command. If Skibor really was a double agent, we'll find some evidence of that at their base.
Understood. I'll find out if the clerics are involved.
Together. Zarek will be keeping an eye on you. You keep an eye on him. Guard! As long as Jax remains in the depot, you will not leave his side. He is to set off immediately with Zarek for the clerics.
Yes, Commander.
I don't need a fucking babysitter.
And I don't need any more complications. Get out of here. Go and talk to Zarek.
You heard the Commander. Let's go.
Well, yeah. I don't have to like it.
Kdo se ke mně připojil? Jo, ten porec. Takže jsme 3 teda ve finále. OK. Tak se budeme konfrontovat se Zarekem. To je ale teda dobrý slízoun. Proklatec. Ještě nahoře někde. Kde jsi ty? Šmejde. Ježiši. To je Azok, s tím já nechci mluvit, já chci mluvit.
I'm looking for Zarek.
Yes. He told me what happened. They say you have been
Jak příliš nepomohl.
What exactly do you want from him?
I'm going to go with him to the clerics. They may be connected to the attack on the silo.
I assume Commander Arissa ordered this. I'm releasing him for this purpose on that basis. Search the collector's sector for him. He was going there to investigate something.
Go on, get out of here. Off to the collectors with you.
Yes.
You're starting to get on my nerves.
I'm making sure you don't waste any time and get the job done. So get going.
Jdu. Ten je ale hodně otravný, ty. Takže mi něco prodali to, ne, hele, můžu něco udělat na kladlině? Těžko, mám dvě, ale 3. Pak mu prodat, jo. Meč vymahače, ty koky, ten je hodně ostrý. Měl tam třeba 65 síly v životě. Ale mohu jich to prodat, že jo? Za brutální peníz. No, ty města mají oproti té jedničce celkově jakoby bídnější, tam to taky pompézní. Ne fakt, že je to po té válce. Ani nevím, jak to skončilo. Počkej, tady asi nebudeš, co?
You're dawdling. Move faster.
Pojďte.
Oh, shut up.
You're not supposed to seek confrontation. You're supposed to go and find Zarek.
Well, that was pretty bad.
To je hodně otravný, jo.
I don't trust the agents.
Your mistrust is un-
Tady je průserář.
So we meet again.
Yeah, so what?
You owe me a goddamn explanation.
And you're in my way. What are you doing here anyway?
Arissa ordered us to infiltrate the clerics.
Has she lost her fucking mind?
I don't like it any more than you do.
Ugh. Having to stand by a traitor and a murderer.
You don't like it? Take it up with Arissa. I've had enough of your shit anyway.
Zabijte se, rozbijte si huby.
It's more than your life's worth to defy her orders. Did she say anything else?
She said I was in command.
Wrong. You must submit to Zarek's command.
I see. You question my integrity, then lie yourself? That makes us about even, I'd say. Get your gear in shape before we leave. I won't be sharing ammo with you on the way. Once you've got everything, meet me at the south exit.
Já mám munici, mám všecko, ty. Otravo.
My work is done. Our safety depends on your success. Remember that.
Bude jí
Does this
otravo.
mean I'm finally rid of you?
It means you're supposed to get stuck in. Go get your gear and get the hell out of here. To třeba tuhle tu mínu 43, no to by se dalo teoreticky. Dobrá. Tady jsou nějaký obchodníci. Jo, tady jsou, ježiš. To je se čo?
This storeroom is property of the Albs of Igmadon. Entry is strictly forbidden to anyone without proper authorization.
You don't take any prisoners, huh?
When it comes to preserving my people, there is only one directive. And you clearly violated it.
Oh, well, how can I complain when faced with such a valid reason?
All right, let's just relax. What are you doing here?
I'm Naira. I'm in charge of our batteries.
So you're like, what, security?
Security? No, that's not exactly what I'm doing here.
Hang on a minute. Don't I know you from somewhere?
Yes, you do. We met in the domed city in Abessa. I was the only good technician in that cleric settlement. Remember? I was a separatist. It was a long time ago. The rules are different now.
Huh. Yeah, I noticed. You're pretty impulsive for someone raised by the Albs.
I am a true Albigan now. There are consequences to that.
And anybody who doesn't do things how you like them gets hit in the head a few times.
You know better than anyone what ELEX withdrawal can do. The fight against extreme emotion can be incredibly hard on us.
Fine. I accept your apology.
There has to be a life without ELEX. It's the only way we can get our senses under control. That's why I try to stop our ELEX as often as I can.
As long as I'm not around when you do. How'd you get here?
I lost my home back when I was a separatist. I didn't know what to do. I ended up in the domed city, working as a technician for the clerics. I was doing that when we met. I survived. I even made good money, but it was a life of compromise. I often did things that went against my convictions. Those days are gone.
You seem to know me well.
Well, you were a major figure in the court at the Ice Palace. It was a long time ago. But you were under the direct authority of the hybrid, weren't you?
Pretty dark chapter in my career.
Nonetheless, I still didn't recognize you back then in the domed city. Yet more proof that blue ELEX clouds our senses without us knowing it.
There's a new group in Caracas. It calls itself the Sixth Power. Its members have gathered in the old bastion to fight off the invaders.
Why are you telling me this?
You'd be a suitable candidate to join, if you can control your mood swings.
And how do you know I don't sympathize with these alien invaders?
I don't think you'd give up control of your existence entirely. Your expertise and fighting skill would be valuable to the Sixth Power, and to me.
You could be right. I have to admit your offer has some appeal. I wouldn't be entirely against it. However...
Oh, not entirely against it. The hell does that mean?
You were once an idol to us all. You were the most effective commander the Albs ever had. But that was long ago. You and the Free People have fought a war against us.
I was acting on my own account. That's true. But it wasn't as if I had a choice. The hybrid would have thrown the Alps to their doom.
Relying on the promises of the hybrid was a big mistake. But if everything had gone according to plan and the directive...
Then sooner or later the hybrid would have put all of Magellan's creatures into the converters to snatch the ELEX from them. As a separatist, you fought for the old values of the Albs and against the hybrid. So you should know better, Naira. No one could have survived that, not even the Albs. The Free People and I had to intervene to stop the worst from happening.
Strange hearing that from your mouth, but who knows? Maybe you're right, maybe not. I'm not sure it matters. Like I said, those days are long gone.
technique.
Okay. Whatever.
Tak, dobrá teda, tak pro dnešek teda ELEX asi zase necháme. Informace jsme předali a tak dále, takže to je pohodita. Co to máme? Ještě mnoho otázek, pak ještě příprava té bašty, vylečit to zranění. Dostat se druhý den pro tu zbraň, k těm podzemákům, ještě k rysám a tak dále, a tak dále. No já bych šel na Fificu teda, no. Aspoň zase hodinku a půl do 12. Mám tam velice důležitý progres naplánovan. No uvidíme se zítra, zítra by měl být teda s kružítkem ten Evil ve SnowRunner, já ani nevím. No, zítra stream, 8 hodina, Janička říkala, myslím taky, ne, že bude streamovat. Takže zítra zase nabitý stream od 5, ty brďo. Jízdica, nebo od 6, já už ani nevím, co celý večer prostě. Co 6, to 7. No já si teď dám fifinku na odreagování a mě to dneska bohatě stačí, takže já si to takhle uložím. O tom se to nedozvěděl, ale stačí to. No a vám poděkuji za shlédnutí, přítomnost a tak dále. Uvidíme se ještě za chvilku. Zatím se mějte krásně a kdybyste nechtěli spinkat, tak si ještě můžeme popovídat třeba chvíli. Zatím dobrou noc.